Oh, here we go. Another one beginning to end. They had a whole bunch of body sprays, 3/4 on everything, super thick, tight. It was crazy. Like, gonna be in the shower that long. Nonetheless, curb. I had to repair the floor where the original curb was causing damage because they didn't do it right. A regular mixing valve here, single handle, and a shower head. Keep it simple, okay? Ain't gonna be in the shower that long. Sweat it first to make my last connections with my air chamber. And a dog ear, I believe, for my shower head. And a brace. And my favorite Durock, I'm a Red Guard Bandit. Give me a nice cut around my mixing valve. He had already started the demo, but he figured he wasn't going to be able to finish it. I had did the tile in the other bathroom, just the floor, like a powder room. Look at this. That was the shut-off valve. I had to change the shut-off supply valves in the bathroom. I always like to put fresh ones on. This was a little headache. Got that little ring there. Sometimes can't get it off easy. Clean it up good, though. Turn the water back on. I don't know what that is, but there's a replay. Oh, that was me doing my little cut without cutting the pipe. Back to the flow. Inside pipe cutter tool, cut the pipe from the inside. Then I measure down to see where I need to put my flange. Glue my flange on, screw it down. I don't think I was doing a pre-pitch at this point. I may have been. Let's see here. Yes. Pre-pitch. Haha. If you don't pre-pitch before you put the liner down, then if the water ever hits the liner, which it should never get that far, but if it does, it'll never get to the weep hose. So pre-pitch first, then you put the liner down. Now sometimes I do the pour before the Durock. Sometimes I do the Durock first. Either way, I'm red guarding that inside corner or a Cardi band. Oh, employee of the month on the scene. This is a throwback. It's like 2022, 23. Got my pebbles for the weep hose, then my top coat. Could have relocated the drain. They didn't want to. Oh, this is in honor of me having surgery the other day. Because this is back in 2022, right? When I had surgery, ACL surgery. So that's me hobbling up the stairs, pulling my tubes up. Getting it done. You hear me? Ain't nothing going to stop me. This is going to stop me. This Achilles surgery, while I'm making this video, it is banging right now because I don't take the medicine. Anyway, back to this curb. I'm like, put screws in the curb. Be quiet. Why do you think water is going to get all the way down to the curb liner? That's crazy. I suggest solid top curb pieces for the top of the curb anyway. Oh, you see the brace. You got to keep the leg straight. Yeah, I told you red guard shut of it. That's like the third, fourth coat. Glue it and screw it. We call it glue, it's thin set. But put the thin set down. Then screw the shit out of it. It's like 9x6, 54 screws per sheet on the Durock. On the floor, after you put the thin set down, I like to do my dry fit cuts first. That way I'm not cutting while I'm putting down a thin set. Oh, got me some seam tape for the seams and some mesh for the seams, on a Durock. My clips. Offset a third. You can't do offset a half. I be seeing that a lot still. I tell you on the box not to do that. I had to come back and get my little piece at the door, split the threshold. Oh, you see the brace? And I made this little shelf here. Ask me why I'm in traffic doing this, but I am. Oh no, I pulled over. Good. Alright, get everything nice and square there. I seen him make this on the video. I could do that. Back to the bathroom. Pull the clips and get ready for. Of course, I'm finished. I finished the floor actually, and then cover it real good. So I'm just gonna grout it real quick, wipe it down, do my dry fit cuts in the shower. I don't make templates. I cut me a straight line for the back wall, get my corner piece going, figure out where the drain is, cut my drain in. Huh. Then I glue it down. So yeah, no template. You gotta put them wedges in sometimes because of the contour of the pitch of the pen. Makes the lines tight sometimes. Oh, run it up. I was ready to go. I grouted it, covered the flow, back butted the towel, troweled the wall. Alright, here we go. Back. Continue running it up. Had to mud and tape the seam between the Durock and the drywall. And keep it going to the ceiling. Get my cuts. Make my little notch there for the... That's where that shelf is going to be. What that I made. Because I want to try some for my tape up for my last few coats of red guard there. The curb nice and level. Oh, I didn't even get a solid top piece. And employee of the month back on the scene. Yeah, get the curb wrapped nice and tight. Curb first before the wall pieces. People put the wall up, then the curb. I don't know about that. When you consider when the water hits that inside corner, I'd rather have the curb all the way going to the rough wall instead of having the gap there between the wall that's already tight. Anyway, run it up, offset a third, trowel the wall, back butter the towel. That was just sitting there. I didn't have any thin set on those. I think the wall was starting to get away from me. Had to get thick with the thin set. Got my shelf in. I always do this wall last because it's the most cuts. Check with the level for my first row. I skipped the first row. I forgot why. I'll come back to it. I usually don't like doing that. I used to towel that way. Towel the wall first, then do the floor. I guess because I had to get down in there. And I was cutting my pants to get the knee brace to fit. Again, that was ACL surgery like a week prior. I had to get back to it. Are you sure you're going to be able to finish? Yeah. And then I went over to the kitchen, hit the backsplash. I was going to paint the cabinets, but that didn't work out. I really ain't getting into that. That's a whole process if you want to do it right, you know. Oh, coming together. Pull the clips, get ready for grout. Dry filter toilet. We getting there. I wonder what's all left. It's like 4 more minutes left in this video. Grout. Put the trim on for the shower. And that should be it. Oh, the other bathroom. Right. Finish up the backsplash. Right. Oh, all the miters. Get my grout rounded off. That's how I let it dry. I let it dry first. Or you're going to end up scraping it all out. And keep it even with the towel. Wipe it down. Make it look good in the neighborhood. Oh, yeah. He wanted the baseboards to be towel. Had to get the trim to match. And then this little slither at the front door. At the door threshold. Back in the kitchen, finish up the backsplash. There's a lot going on in here. I like to go a little bit, few rows below the countertop lip and the countertop itself. So when you look on the side of the angle, the back of the stove, you still see tile going down. Integrated shutoff valves, turn those on. Get the handle on. Get the water to drain. Tile my last little pieces in the baseboards with the trim to match. You see that three-way corner with the tile, the trim on top of the baseboards, the vertical wall, and that little piece there, and the curb. I had to go back. All the trim and meet up in the corner 3 ways. You want to stop the backsplash at the cabinet. This was the other bathroom, just the floor. Like I said, dry fit my cuts first, broke that piece. But dry fit the cuts first. That way you're not cutting while your thin set is sitting there getting hard on you. Get your cuts first, and then you can just run it. Ugh.
Oh, time.
I thought this was a time-lapse video. But ain't no edits. This be too long to be trying to make some edits. And then grout that thing. I gotta do that. Put the vanity in, the toilet, quarter round, hook up the sink. Even though it's small, it costs you. I don't think because the bathroom is small, it ain't that much work. Most bathrooms gonna have the same thing in it: a toilet, a tub, light mirror, sink, faucet, exhaust fan sometimes. So, yeah. I should have checked the video first, but I didn't. Well, thanks for watching, though. I have to use my square and my circ saw to make my 45s. For my quarter round to finish up my pass load, make sure you get that 22 degree, 22.5 when you're ending at the casing. Oh, backsplash looking good in the neighborhood. Again, stop at the cabinet. Don't go past the cabinet and then make an L turn. Get all crazy with it. I attempted to unclog the drain. They had so much grease in that drain. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. You can get a plumber. Come here and do this. I did make a second attempt with a little camera. That's when I saw the grease. I'm like, yeah, you gotta go downstairs to get that. I bought all type of stuff. I did manage to put an extra clean out on there. I did put the video in with the second attempt. Added a clean out at the top. I got it a little bit, but yeah. Thanks again.